This woman said, "What happened to aging gracefully?" And I was like, I mean, that's so subjective. Just because you think that aging gracefully is embracing your lines, that's fine. That's what works for you. I personally want my skin to be like radiant, and I don't want to use the word beautiful because that kind of implies that her skin isn't beautiful, but like this is how I feel beautiful is when my skin looks hydrated and I just feel good about myself. Like, yes, we're all going to age. Yes, our skin is going to sag more as we get older. Yes, we're going to have necklines. All that stuff is normal, but where I can control things, I'm going to.
Also, what about aging gracefully? I mean, aging gracefully, does it have to do with appearance? Like, there's so much other stuff. And if aging gracefully to you is always going to look different than how it does to me, because what you've
Right.
been exposed to and what you perceive as a beauty standard and what you hold as a beauty standard and the things that you consider beautiful, even you just now saying, beautiful, I didn't mean to make, no, that's your version of beautiful. Own that shit. And just like that woman can say, well, I think aging gracefully is, seeing the wrinkles and seeing the gray hair and whatever, that's fine. I fully support that.
Think aging gracefully is letting women or whoever do whatever they want with their minds, with their bodies. And if you got opinions about someone else's life, keep it to yourself
Keep it to yourself.
or tell your other friends that like to be mean to other people and save it for the people that are doing what they feel is best for them.
I mic drop. Did a little Midwest twang come out as you
It
were
was something.
something came out there. The Kansas City just came out a little. Let's rewind it and go back. But I also want to highlight that sometimes these changes can bring us closer to who we feel we really are. I think it's especially with gender affirming care and other times where um, surgery can make us feel more like who we feel we are and who we are. And I think getting a boob job made me feel more feminine. It made me feel more in my body. And I will say, like, being a tomboy playing sports all growing up, like, I started, like, wearing dresses again and started, like, dressing on myself more when I got my boobs done. So, it didn't give me the confidence, but the way that I was getting dressed and feeling in my body did evoke confidence. So, this isn't me saying, "Go get a boob job," but I think it's worth it to ask yourself, "Why am I doing this?" Is it because I want bigger boobs, because I wanna be included and seen? You know what? Maybe that's valid too. Or maybe you're saying, like, I wanna get my boobs done because it makes me feel better in my clothes. All of that is totally valid, and I think that cosmetic work should never be something that we judge, at least intentionally with the mean girl spirit, because everyone's fighting their own battles, and everyone I do believe we owe it to ourselves to be the best version of ourselves through fitness, through nutrition, through relationships, through sometimes cosmetic surgeries if that makes you feel like your best self.
Yeah, and, like, also asking, like, is it helping you feel like you or is it making you conform? Did you just say that?
Yeah, and I also feel like going against the grain is kinda fucking hot. Like, when someone has, like, a flat chest or hairy armpits or forehead wrinkles, I'm like, sometimes that's actually, oftentimes, that's hotter to me than, like, the beach blonde bombshell who's, like, done all the things, and I'm like, "Well, you look exactly the way society wanted you to look." And then
And I've said this before that the best thing that you can wear is confidence. So if getting a boob job or doing Botox or whatever it is helps you feel confident in your skin and who you are, go on with your bad self. That's how you're going to show up to the world best. If you're using it to feel superior to other people, I think it's time for a reality check.
or
Maybe,
if because your partner wants you to do it or your partner thinks that you should or
yes.
someone suggested it to you, if someone suggested something to you, give yourself a couple weeks to just sit with that because I've
Do
seen a
you
lot of people do
Can
things.
you be a feminist and still want Botox or implants?
Hell yes. I think
Why?
absolutely.
Why?
Because it's about being for the woman, right? And I'm for the woman who wants to be their best self no matter what that means.